Julia Ridgmont here, and welcome to another episode of Julia Ridgmont Unscripted, the show where I give my readers the inside scoop about my projects and show them the not-so-glamorous life of a writer. And today I'm talking about An Agent for Sarah and An Agent for Amaryllis. Those are my last two contributions to the Pinkerton Matchmaker series, and they will come out this summer, so that is fast approaching, and I'm really excited about that. But I've got a lot of work to do still. But I am happy to announce that they are available as pre-orders on Amazon. So I'd like to invite you to go to Amazon and find them and tell me what you think of the storyline there. I think I've come up with some fun ones and I'm excited to get at it. And today I am about 5,000 words into Sarah's story. And I know that's not very much, but I'm hoping to triple that in the next week. So what I've got to do is get my characters all the way over to Denver. Of course, as you know, they live in Virginia, but I needed a way to get them to Denver, and it took me a while to figure out how to do that. Silly me, it didn't even occur to me to just make the groom be from Denver. So his family is from Denver, and his name is Derek Baldwin, and his father owns a mine as well as several other businesses in Denver, so he's a wealthy man. And someone is going to be trying to stop the wedding or sabotage the wedding. So at first it won't seem very urgent, but it will still be alarming but not urgent. But I will have to incrementally up the risk with every time that someone pulls a trick on them or tries to sabotage the wedding, just to up the suspense in the story. So that will be a challenge, but it will be a fun one. And also, Mark will be called in as a Pinkerton agent to help find the crook. So that will be fun too. Sarah will be shocked to see him again. She thought that he deserted her, and she's also kind of upset about that. So when he comes back into the picture, and he's bringing a female agent with him, but Sarah doesn't know that. She thinks that this girl is his girlfriend. So it's going to create a lot of fun friction between the characters and some misunderstandings, and of course all of those usual things that happen in romance novels that make them fun. So I'm excited to get into that in the next week. Also, I'm working on, I usually don't work on more than one project at a time, but something with this coronavirus, I had to figure out some way to keep my newsletter readers engaged. So I started a mail order bride story, or I actually had started it quite a while back, but I shared with them what I had of that story so far, which wasn't much. But I got a really good response from readers who said they wanted more. So I thought, well, maybe I could share parts of that story with them every week as part of my newsletter, especially during this time when we're all in lockdown. We don't have much going on, and there's not a whole lot to report on. So I thought that would be a fun way to keep readers engaged. But in the meantime, I didn't know what to do with this story. I polled my readers, and they of course, one of them gave me a really great suggestion to make a series out of the several characters. So I thought that could be fun. It's probably going to be a later project. I don't have time to do it right now. But for right now, this story, I think I've decided to make it part of the Spinsters Mail Order Brides series. And the stories in that series are all Christmas stories. So I'll have to figure something out for that. But that's also going to release in the summertime because this is a multi-author series and they like to release some stories in July as part of a Christmas in July kind of thing. So I will have that story releasing in July as well. So I have 3 books to do. So I'm going to be working a little bit on that each week also. That story is called A Lumberjack for Christmas, and it will take place up in northern Arizona by Flagstaff, but the town of it is, the name of the town is Pine Ridge, and that's just a fictional name for Flagstaff. It's basically where that takes place. And Flagstaff is a beautiful town. I love it there. like lots of mountains and hiking trails and things like that. So it's going to be a really fun place to write another story. I already have a story that takes place there. That's called A Match Made at Christmas. So eventually this little town will have more stories that are set there. But right now, this is what I'm doing with that story, and I'm excited to do that. And let me know what projects you're working on this week. Do you have anything fun that you have been setting aside because you didn't have time to do it? Let me know what you're working on. Let's get some fun projects finished that we've been putting off for a while. And subscribe to my channel down here below. I would like to be able to share what I'm working on with you every week, and you can share what you're working on as well. And let's support each other and encourage each other. And I will see you next week. So take care. Bye.